Hello snowboarders of the internet, I'm your host Avran LeFeber, and in this video we're going to be reviewing the Korua Dart Plus. This board features Korua's float camber, which is rocker in the nose, then camber throughout the board. That camber section is going to give you all the load, pop, snap, and drive, while that rocker section is going to give you ease of entry in and out of turns, as well as more optimal powder float. As this is the Plus model, obviously it's going to be stiffer and directional with its flex. That means softer nose, which is accentuated by that rocker, then a stiffer midsection back through the tail. The torsional flex is very rigid and responsive. Overall, this is definitely a cruiser board that sits firmly in the middle upper tier of the freeride spectrum. Now, when it comes to stability, you might get a little chatter from that rocker in the nose and that'll slightly resonate underfoot, but by and large, this board just pushes through everything in its path. You don't have to worry about it. It wants to charge and it wants to stay on top of everything. You're not gonna get bucked around. So as you do have this camber section, it takes a little bit more effort to load up to get it to pop, and when you roll back on the tail, it'll spring, but what you put in is what you're gonna get out. If you're coming down after like a big drop or something that you popped off of, it is a little weirder not having as much tail to land on, so just be aware of that. I mean, go ahead, if you want to butter this thing, go ahead, go right ahead. I'll let you go try and do it. I did not even try to do like a little nose roll on it. It just took too much effort. It was not fun the first time I did it, so I just gave up on it. So on edge, this board just cuts through everything. What's nice is that you do guide it outside the front foot, right where the camber meets the rocker. That's the ideal initiation point, and it will guide it on edge till right inside the front foot, and then it just changes the whole dynamic of how this board carves. It sets that edge and aggressively pushes it and allows you to lay trenches with it. And when you really load up the back foot, driving your knee in, you can really lay this board over and swoop in and out of deep, hard, aggressive carves. Short, tight, quick carves, they're a little lackluster. It's the medium to the harder carves where this thing really excels, and you want to go a little faster and put a little more effort into this board. It's not a deck you want to be laid back with, but like I said, when it's on edge, it cuts through everything. Who's this board for? The aggressive turning resort rider. Comparable boards, the LibTech Resort Ripper, the Amplid Soli Grail, the Ride Mountain Pig. Binding recommendations, the Union Atlas Pro, the Now Drive Pro, the Bent Metal Solution. This has been my review of the Korua Dart Plus. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you own one? Are you gonna buy one? Leave me a comment down below. Let's have a conversation about this snowboard. If you're new here, remember to subscribe, click the bell, get those notifications. That way you're not missing any of the videos we got coming out for all you snowboarders of the internet. And if you really like what we're doing over here and you want to support us further, swing on over to Angry Snowboarder VIP and become a member. Sure, I could tell you more here, but I got a video over there that explains it so much better. As always, I've been your host, Avran LeFeber, and I'll see you in another video.